Hi everyone, this is Jadu from Property Frameworks Buyers Agency, and today I want to talk about investing in lower socioeconomic areas. So before that, I want to talk about a metric called the socioeconomic index. So what is the socioeconomic index? The socioeconomic index measures the economic and social conditions of people living in a suburb. So a suburb with a higher socio-economic index score generally has higher incomes, higher education levels, more white-collar workers, and generally it's considered a more affluential area. A suburb with a lower socio-economic score has a lower incomes, lower education levels, lower percentage of white-collar workers, and it's not considered very affluent. So most people have the perception that lower socioeconomic areas do not perform well as the more affluential areas. This is not true. There is data to show that lower socioeconomic areas perform equally as well as the more affluent areas. So let's just look at the data. So we're going to look at the different capital cities and we're going to compare lower socioeconomic areas. We're going to take two lower socioeconomic suburbs and two higher socioeconomic suburbs and then compare their 10-year growth. So if you take Adelaide, we're taking Elizabeth Vale and Salisbury in the north. Their growth rates are 7.84 and 6.19 respectively. And then from the higher socioeconomic areas, taken areas of Hallett Cove and Henley Beach, you can see that their growth rates are around that 6 to 7% mark. So nothing much in terms of difference between the lower socioeconomic and the higher socioeconomic areas in Adelaide. Now, let's look at Brisbane. The suburbs of Inala and Durack, they've had about 7.92 and 7.36. The higher socioeconomic areas, Annerley and West End, 7.74 and 7.67. So you can see again everything around that 7%. Let's look into Sydney. Mount Druitt and St. Mary's out in Western Sydney, 10.71, 10.72. Higher socioeconomic areas in the northwest of Sydney, Balcombe Hills and Bella Vista, 10.70 and 9.86. Again, very competitive performance by the lower socioeconomic areas. Now, looking into Melbourne, Broadmeadow and Melton West, 7%, 7%. Higher socioeconomic areas like Toorak and Hawthorn, around that 8, 7%. Now let's go into Perth. Medina, Parmelia, the lower socioeconomic areas, 3.443%, and higher socioeconomic areas like Nedlands and Applecross, 3.93 and 1.42. So you can see from this data that the lower socioeconomic areas are performing similarly to the higher socioeconomic areas, in fact even better than the higher socioeconomic areas in some occasions. So investing into lower socioeconomic areas, that could be an opportunity for you. So look at the bigger picture and try to make use of this opportunity.